Here is how I transitioned my business from a couture brand to a ready-to-wear brand. Hi lovers, my name is Atuche Okonkwo. Welcome to another edition of Talks with Atuche. Let's pour out our hearts. Transitioning in business is always a challenging phase because you're moving from what your customers are already familiar with into something they are not. And trust me, this will bring drastic loss in profits and business sales will also reduce for the meantime. But this also depends on how you go about it. There are two ways to go about transition phase, and it's either done instantaneously or it's done gradually. Now, both has their pros and cons, and that's why you need to be sure that your mind is totally made up, else you'll be tempted to fall back. And I've seen most brands do this, but honestly, I can't blame them. In my years as a couture tailor, I knew I wanted to own a ready-to-wear brand, but I also knew that I needed enough funding to do this, and the only way to get funding was being a couture tailor and saving up. But guys, this wasn't an easy ride. I would save 100K for 3 whole months, and guess what? The rent was 300,000, even though it was a shared shop. So let's say 150K. For how long would I save before I'm able to start? At a point, I had to think smart. I started buying fabrics and then I'll make outfit and display in my shop. And then also I'll take this outfit to Festac Mall and my sister will come all the way from Ajangbadi. She will take me pictures, I will edit them and post them on Instagram. I also invested money in physical classes on ads and how to sell online. I was doing all this side by side with my couture tailoring. I did this for a long time until things started to pick up eventually, and I was so happy. But then COVID struck, and also the partnership I had at the shared shop also hit the rock. So I had no physical shop to display my outfits again. This left me with the only option of selling online. I even had to start online class and I was teaching people how to sew just to be able to raise more money to invest in the ready to wear business properly. This was a very tough time for me, but I never looked back because my mind was totally made up. My advice is when transitioning, do it gradually like I did initially before situation struck and made it sudden. You also want to invest in courses that relates to what you're transitioning into, and you never can tell. In the process of doing it gradually, you might find out that you are able to handle both simultaneously. There are brands that have a couture brand and also a ready-to-wear brand, and they are both doing well. I believe I was able to go through this sudden transition phase because I started this gradually and I knew what I wanted. Because you don't want to start it suddenly and then fall back eventually. You would look visionless in front of your audience, and trust me, you don't want this for your brand. You're welcome to agree, disagree, or share your experience in the comments. See you next time. Mwah.